Alright guys, we've got the air conditioning going in this little room. It has one. So some people like to cut in first, some people like to cut in last. I cut in after I roll, since we're doing 2 coats. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this out. We'll do a time lapse. So what you do is you just go top to bottom, very lightly. You don't want to push down hard because you don't want paint spooging everywhere. You do a stripe, and you come back on it, and you do a stripe next to it, and then once those two are together, you pull it lightly down the middle of the two and lay that little line down. So you're going to see what I'm doing here now. I'm not in the corner anymore. Push. So we can get another stripe out of the door. Yeah. So like you saw, I did 3, and then I laid down the stripes in between them real lightly. does 2 walls, 12 by 8, and one little small 4 by 8. So that means we got about 230 square feet out of one pan. So that kind of tells you what your coverage is going to be. So when you come in a room, say you got 230 square feet of wall, or say 460 square feet of wall, you know you're going to get 2 pans of paint to cover it up, because what you're going to cut in with is negligible, very little. One pan ought to finish up that and do all the cut in. And then this here is going to be a separate thing that's going to have to all get painted with a brush and cut in. So I'm just going to roll the flat areas. So I think one more pan ought to finish up all the flat areas in this room. But you get the idea. So we'll come back and show you what it looks like when I'm done. Cutting. We got 3 coats. It's still wet, so it looks a little lumpy. It's looking good. Should dry pretty nice and even. Alrighty guys, this room is done. Just a little bit of touch up once it dries. Come around and hit where I need to. I'll see any spots. Now I'm going to go ahead and run one right along here. And then right along there. And then right along there. Just do some little flat cut at the top, 45 degree angle, about a 1/4 inch underneath. Window around the base, caulked all that trim up there. That all came out really nice. Caulked this trim along the floor, so there's no gaps showing around it. It's all sealed, all tight, flows nicely into the wall. Definitely a major improvement. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it looks good with light on. I like using this base white because it has sort of like a pastel look to it. It's not super ultra white like that pure rental apartment white. Looks nice and soft. It's good with the lights out too.
Someone painted the baseboard with tan paint right there. And a couple other spots too, so I'm gonna sand that off. Can't do that till the caulk is dry. Didn't really do a whole lot of drywall in here. I could have skimmed a lot. This room was just kind of a disaster. So I just patched all the holes and stuff. There's a whole bunch of crap down here that would have took a half a bucket of mud to float out. Nice livable little room.